Endless summer, here I come. We're gonna be ready with this new style by TRESSALLURE. Beach Wave Magic is a long beach wave style with some beautiful fringe and some outstanding cap features, plus a new fiber introduced by TRESSALLURE. Remember, you can find this at Wig Studio One. If you drop below the video and expand the description box, I'll attach a direct product link there. If you click on the link, it'll take you out to the site where you can see all of the colors and the pricing and just browse for your own entertainment. There's so much to see on the site. If you have any questions for us, please don't hesitate to reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. So let's knock out these specs real quick so that we can really dig into the style. That front piece is, according to the manufacturer, around 6 inches, and then that total length right around 16 inches. So I can automatically see a little bit of discrepancy there because these bangs aren't any more than 4.5 to 5 inches. And then that is layered in there a bit. And then I do see a 6-inch piece probably right here on the side, and it just feathers back into the style. And then in terms of length, it looks like a blunt cut in the back at around 16 inches. Now these bangs are spectacular. Some of the best bang styles that I have seen by TRESSALLURE. So these bangs are wispy. They're very heavily layered, and they just feather back into the style. I really like this trend of these bangs just being really lightweight, extremely texturized, and then feather back into the style and away from the face. I love that. Now you can wear these straight down or at any particular parting space because this is a full monofilament top and an extended lace front, open weft sides and back. We're going to get into this cap here in a moment. You could trim them if you like more of a straight across bang and your forehead is a little bit shorter than that bang. So don't be afraid to get in there and just work these bangs according to your own taste and preference. So this curl is a beautiful air dried looking beach wave. It just appears as though you've had a salt spray in your natural hair and it has dried on its own without any brush out or styling. And you're left with this really fun PC broken spiral there. I mentioned there is a temple to temple extended lace front, full monofilament top, open sides and back. Let's take a look at this lace front. It's spectacular. So you cannot see any visible seams on this anywhere. It blends seamlessly with the skin tone. Every other hole or so is knotted. It gets gradually a little more thick as you move back in terms of the knots. Well done. They actually take that highlight right up to that lace front as well, interspersing that for a softer, more natural look. And then on the top, you can definitely see through to the illusion of scalp. No matter how you want to part or style this, it's going to give it so much flexibility and versatility in terms of style. So what is the buzz about this new fiber, right? This is the Realistic Fiber by TRESSALLURE. It is heat friendly, but it's a new technology that they have just released on certain styles. And it's supposed to be 40% lighter compared to other synthetic styles of a similar kind. And so let's talk about that a moment. 40% lighter. I have no way to actually quantify that, but I can tell you that each one of these fibers is just really fine. Okay, it's a fine, light feeling. Now it seems to me that it's a little drier to the touch. Then let's compare it to BELLE TRESS. BELLE TRESS fiber is a buttery, silky feeling fiber. It's also very fine and light and heat friendly. Now this one does have a little bit of a drier effect. Now I think because it is a little bit of a drier effect, that it may actually hold up a little bit better. It doesn't feel like it is as prone or sensitive to friction and static. But I can't testify to that because I haven't worn it outside of this review. But it's not a sticky fiber, is my point. So you've got the Raquel Welch's heat-friendly fiber. The True to Life is a little thicker and denser, and it seems a little stickier. And this one, because the cuticle seems to be a little more dry, it stays separated. So I'm not looking for it to be stringy. Now this style is meant to be an air dried curl, and so it may appear to be a little bit stringy, but that's because of the curl design, not because of the fiber. The density is just average, so it feels beautiful against the neck and the back because of these light fine fibers, but it's not necessarily a low density wig style because there is minimal layering there in the back. And when I gather this up into a ponytail, I'm still able to get a 1-inch diameter approximately ponytail on this one. It's going to make it really fun to style, but again, it's not weighed down. And I think that's another reason why the maintenance on this one might be a little easier, just because it is so lightweight. It's not gathering that friction from a heavy fiber. And remember, this is a heat stylable fiber by TRESSALLURE. So they do recommend that you use a temperature of 320 degrees or less when bringing out your heat tools to work with this style. So does this fiber live up to its claims? I think it does. I have no way to measure if it's 40% lighter or not. I can only compare it to the feel and the look and the movement of similar fibers on the market. I definitely think that it's lighter than a lot of the heat-friendly fiber out there. I think it's most like the BEVERLY Tress, but again, it's a little bit drier. This style and color just make the perfect marriage, don't they? Because this is beach wave magic, and I've got a beach blonde going on with this style, this 24102 R12. So you're gonna find a deep, very yellowish gold blonde, and that's gonna be tempered with a warm platinum. And then that on a light brown root. So I do want to point out that this is a very warm application of this color, but it is dynamic. It is highlighted. Look, they've taken that warm platinum right up to the, and framed the face around the front. And then this root is definitely a light brown. I hope it comes across that way on the camera, because in person it's definitely lighter than your typical medium brown root. So just remember that it is very dynamic, it is gorgeous, but it is warm. This is not an ash tone blonde. I really put this on par with that Jon Renau Laguna blonde. So if you were a Laguna blonde fan by Jon Renau, I think you're really gonna love this color. And on this style, you are ready for summer and the beach vacations. It's going to be fun to put up in ponytails and things too. So we're going to get to some of that styling here in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at this color in outdoor light and show you the inside of the cap. Beautiful cap design for TRESSALLURE's Beach Wave Magic. There's that extended lace front. It does run back into the ear tab, nicely contoured. There's a seam that adjoins the single, very generous monofilament top. Look at those knots, how fine they are. Very nice, realistic looking hairline and scalp appearance from your part. You have a velvet covered ear tab, a nice long sturdy stay. That is a long sturdy stay. I find it to be very comfortable. An extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters, open wefts on the sides and the back. Now you notice I did have to make a maximum adjustment to fit my petite average circumference. I would call this one just perfectly average. You could probably get a reasonable fit with a petite average or average large. This style is right out of the box. All I did was give it a shake and then worked it away from the face. I ended up with kind of a center part there and then a butterfly bang effect, as you can see here. It didn't take a lot to get this look, but right out of the box, you're gonna see that these bangs are just ready. They're just ready for you to work with them and make them your own. So you can wear them straight down, depending on the length of your forehead. And they sweep just right over the eyebrow, okay? Beautiful. And what I did, I just took my hand and did my normal maneuvers so that I could feather it back and away from the face, which also looks really gorgeous. You can change the part. for like an up and over on the bangs. Sometimes I think that a lace front and monofilament part are wasted on a style, not on this style. I think you're gonna really love the versatility that these features give you. So I'm just gonna toss it around a little bit so you can see all of the options and be creative on your own with this style. I think it's worth it. I really like it. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you soon right back here at Taz's Wig Closet.